All right, all right. As always, first we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone, tosses truth and rule well. Shalom to the hopefully elect, shalom to the Akim and Akwat out there listening and learning. This goes out to the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the Native Americans, Latino Americans, so-called African Americans here and scattered throughout the four corners of the world. This is a branch of Great Millstone Chicago coming to you with some more of it. I'm the brother Asha.
This the brother Yaya.
And like we always love to do in our sit downs, man, you know, you can't serve two masters, man. The time is coming where you're going to have to make a choice, right? Either you're going to serve Esau Edom, self-proclaimed white man here in America, his money, his or you're going to serve Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, you can't serve both. You know, and a lot of you fools, y'all on the wrong side. You know, the scriptures say money profit nothing. It was in day of wrath. Yeah, grab that right quick. You know, so you got to make a choice, man. Obviously, we're not talking about getting your daily bread. This is common sense. You got to go to job, pay your bills, stuff like that. We talk about those who, intentionally took the gift to destroy the heart, went after those, the true wicked wealth of this world, and they've been compromised, right? They bowed the knee to the wicked elite, man. They took that bag. That's what we're talking about. We ain't talking about, Jake got to go to work to pay his bills. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, those niggas who've been compromised because they wanted to seek fame and fortune in a wicked kingdom, so they was compromised and end up getting bent over and doing all types of wicked stuff. You know what I mean? Because they wanted to serve the other master.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
And that's plain, man. So what good is your money gonna do, man? When the wrath comes, the day of the wrath. Right. That's something crazy in your garage ain't gonna get you out of no trouble. That money's all gonna be, it's gonna be a witness against you. Like for those rich men at James 5, they're gonna howl and cry and weep because that money's gonna mean nothing. You know what I mean? Right now they're about to go digital, so everything's about to be screwed up anyway. So the little money you do got ain't worth nothing now anyway. So let me grab that Matthew. It's Matthew 6 and 24. Let's get to the point. Because Yahweh Shine read. It's Matthew 6 and let's start at 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. So the Lord is like, man, you putting yourself at a treasure that in vanity is going to be, somebody could possibly steal, is going to get corrupt, and it's gonna be worthless essentially.
Yeah.
So if you worried about this temporal short life as opposed to where your mind and heart really should be. Yahweh Shema Shai provides everything that you need, and it's not gonna be like he only gonna give you a few crumbs. He's gonna provide it abundantly and limitlessly. But but these other people, you on short term. You want quick fix. It's my money, I need it now. This is part of your deception and a part of you being destroyed. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor the rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. So lay up yourself with Yahweh Shema Shai. He got it covered. You give yourself over to the pleasures of this world, sick of that bag, and it's destroying you. And then you go get it for 1 second and it be gone. So what profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. It says, jumping down to 24, it says, no man can serve two masters, for he will eat, Salaki. It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. What's the word mammon? Get the word for mammon. What is he talking about? You can't serve both. Let's get the word for mammon. So you understand what we're talking about. As people get it confused all the time. It says treasure, riches. You can't serve riches. You know what I mean? Money, wealth. The Lord gives you the ability to get it all and lose it all. So if you focus in on that, money and wealth, serving that. If that's who you worship and that's who your idol, it's fleeting. It's going to come and go as fast as you got it. You know what I mean? As soon as you get the money, it's going right out the window. So it's best to be focused on your Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Everything else is meaningless and it's fleeting.
God. This is the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 18. Luke 12 and 18. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods.
Gotta go up. Start at 16.
Luke 12, okay. Luke 12 and 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Verse 20, but Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Thence whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward Yahweh. So that's the point, man. He got all this money up. He got his money up. He's working for however many long. He said, I could finally rest. I could finally spend this money I've been building up. And the Lord said, nah, man, it's over with, man. You gotta take that, man. It's all mine at the end of the day. The Lord gives the increase.
Facts.
You can take it all away in a moment, man.
Right. So this rich fool thought he was gonna be able to enjoy and chill. He had something crazy in his garage, and then the Lord came and took of his life. Yeah. So you know what I mean? The scripture says, seek the Lord while he may be found. You know what I mean? Before the evil days draw nigh. Loosely paraphrasing. So, you putting all your effort into this bag here, and that bag ain't going to count for nothing. Then, you get the bag, and then you riddled with bullets.
Right, you can't save you from
it can't save you for what's about to come. You ain't even going to get to enjoy it. And that's what happened to this rich person. He thought he was going to get to enjoy his bag. He finally got the bag. Man, I'm about to kick it, enjoy it. That night, it was over with.
He said, my money in the grave.
Yeah, exactly, right. And that's, the moral of the story. You know what I mean? Serve your Yahweh Shema Shah. He's going to provide everything that you need. But if if your God is if your God is money, and you're going to be deceived and destroyed by it, man. Plain and simple, man. You know what I mean? You can't be. You have to be smart about what you're doing, which is serve your Yahweh Shema Shah. Let's get this Galatians 1 and 10. Let's grab that. Just getting to the point.
This is the book. Oh.
Is that what I was at? Galatians 1 10? Salaki, that's not what I want. Oh. Salaki, that's not what I was looking for. Get Philippians. Salaki, y'all. I gotta get my glasses on. Philippians 3. Where am I at? This Philippians 3 and 18. It says, for many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you, even weeping, that they are enemies of the cross of Hamashiach, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things. And that's what's going on with a lot of these people. They are about this worldly stuff, and that's what they're concerned about. You know what I mean? Doing things that please the flesh. That's what they're serving. That's what they're going after. That's what they're worshiping. And they'll do anything to get the bag to do it. So that's why, said the love of money is the root of all evil. We would grab that. Because, these niggas will sell their mama for some money. They'll betray everybody for some money. These people have really lost their minds and are truly worshiping this money as if it was the Most High, not knowing Yahweh Shema Shah is the one who provides all things. Scripture said, be content with what such things as you have. You know what I mean? And you'll be all right. We're going to grab that scripture. But, but the fact of the matter is that, their belly is their God. Those worldly appetites, their lust. They want all the stuff of the world. They want to be seen by men, having admiration of men. That's what they all about. You know what I mean? The scripture said that what's highly esteemed of men is abomination to the Lord. So they want their bag so they can brag that they on the level. And all that's meaningless, man. It's all vanity and lies.
This is the book of 1 Timothy 6 and 5. 1 Timothy 6 and I'll start at 6. 1 Timothy 6 and 6. But godliness with content is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. So all that stuff that you grind for, man, that card, you can't bring that with you into the kingdom, man. Verse 8, and having food and raiment, let us be there with content, man.
Facts.
You gotta be okay with what the Lord gave you, man. And like I said earlier, the Lord gonna give you the increase, man. Whenever you need it. And he know when you need it and when you just want it, man.
Facts.
Verse 9, but they that will be rich fall into temptation, and they snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So, that's the point, man. Because of this money, because of the flesh and this bag, they thinking carnally. They like, oh yeah, let me go sell my soul for this money. Let me go give myself up to Esau for this money. Let me go sell my body for this money, man. It's all this carnal. It's all this carnal and temporal things, man. They can only see directly in front of them, man. They can only see, okay, what's next. They not seeing the big picture, man.
Right. They so concerned about, like I said, trying to one up a nigga in the street like they doing so good. That shit is all vanity and lies, all deception. Look at my shoes. I got on the latest Guncepsies. They're $1 million shoes. You ain't got them. Mike Epps did a little comedy thing like, you can only stunt on other niggas. You can't stunt on Esau because, he give it and he'll take it away. That's why it's all a foolish trap. It's all deception and lies, man. And y'all still keep falling prey to it, Look what happened to Diddy and the rest of these people who done sold their soul for $5. Scripture said, what profit the man to gain the world and lose his soul? You done did all this wicked stuff for this devil, and look at what it got you. You locked up, and these niggas still free. Right. The ones who put you in the trick bag, they not in prison. Your dumb ass in prison. Right. And it never fails. Jake ass always be the one in trouble. Look what they did with Kales. You know what I mean? Man, it's the oldest trick in the book. They gonna tell you we gonna take care of you, and they never do. You done did all this stuff to destroy your people, worshiping this money, and look at where they landed you. Of course, we know a lot of, Esau has done so much wicked stuff, it's unimaginable. But the fact of the matter is he preyed upon their naivety and put them in the jam and came back and got them. Because they were looking, because money was their God. They didn't seek to the, Yahweh Shem Shah. They put money before him. Yeah. They put fame before him. They put the admiration of men before Yahweh Shem Shah. This is a part of all of that. You're serving another master. They put themselves above Yahweh Shem Shah. Yahweh Shem Shah come first. That's who you're supposed to be serving. And like the younger brother said earlier, I have not seen what the Lord has in store for us. So you want wealth, he got you covered. Sir, Yahweh Shem Shah. He says he's going to give us 100-fold. So you want something quick and fixed, and he's quickly being taken away from your dumb ass.
And say, seek ye the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Facts, exactly. Get that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's Matthew 6:33. Yeah.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse 33.
I believe that's what it is. Is that it?
Matthew 6 and 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Right.
Like he said, you gonna get 100-fold, man. If you put him first and do what you supposed to do, man.
Yeah.
He said it's easy to make a poor man rich.
Facts. Exactly. That's easy. Everything is simple to the Most High. You know what I mean?
Right.
But y'all continue to follow after this devil, man. He keep luring you into his trap. He keep be on that boob tube is what we call it, that TV. He be giving you the flashing lights. All of the lights in here, and y'all lured by the lights, just like a moth to a flame. You know, the moth fly right into a death trap. You know what I mean? And so
I was gonna say they see the blinkage, they see the watches shining and gleaming. They like, oh yeah, I need that.
Yep, and they'll do anything for it. Like I said, you done backdoored your people. You know, took your own family out for a few dollars that you can't enjoy. And you know what I mean? You on the run. You done robbed every damn body, and now your ass on the run. Everybody chasing behind you. You on the run.
At least you got on this watch.
Yeah, you got on. You running, goddamn, and the watch that fell off your arm. You running the Rolex that fell off your arm. You on the run. You running so damn fast, and then they lock your ass up and took all your stuff, and you replaced your real Rolex with a phony one. Man, you know, you people are so, but that's what the scriptures say. You can't serve two masters, man. You're going to love one and hate the other, man. Your Habashim Al-Shah should be your only focus, your only concern. He's got your best interest at heart, not this devil Esau Edom, and certainly not the money that you covered after. And you covered after, you take it from anybody and do anything for it, man. Look at what happened to you. Like the scripture said, you'd have pierced yourself with many sorrows pursuing after it. Let's grab another quick precept. Let me see. 2 Timothy 3. Yeah, 2 Timothy 3. And start at 1. We're going to point us in 4. Or 2, actually.
2 Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. So they go verse 3, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God.
And that's what it is, man. You know, you serve your master right now, so you love the money. You want to be boastful and proud, scoffing at niggas. Nigga, I got it. You ain't got it. Disobedient to your parents, telling them, fuck you, I don't need you. Ungrateful, you know what I mean? Wicked ass niggas. You know, nothing is sacred. You're a backdoor scheme, trick, and lie, connive, and steal your way to anything. You know what I mean? You don't love anything. Can't forgive nobody. You lying on people, man. You just doing all types of stuff, man. You have no self-control. You're a cruel, wicked-ass nigga, man. You know, and you hate the Lord. You hate everybody that's following the truth, man. And because of this wickedness, man, you there's nobody you won't betray. We see it all the time. On the court documentary, Another 48. You know, you betrayed your boy for a motherfucking ham sandwich. You know what I mean? Y'all reckless, puffed up with pride in the Lord, and you love this wicked world, man. You love to live in the pleasures of this flesh, man. And and that's why you serve the money. So you can do all the debauchery, whoredoms, and wickedness that you do, man. And that's why the scripture say you can't serve two. Because that love of that money pulls you in a dark, wicked, bad direction, man. Because you love it and covet after it, you'll do anything for it. Yeah. You know, and we see it, man. They done sold their children for the money. They done, you know what I mean? They done everything for the money, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was trying to say you can't serve both, for the Lord gonna spew you out into that darkness, man.
Right, yeah. That wicked. So the bottom line is the scripture says, you know, how you gonna touch a pitch, it's gonna come on you. You know what I mean? You touch a pitch, it's gonna come to you. You touch wickedness, you're gonna become wicked, man. You know what I mean? Loosely paraphrasing. You know, anything that you touch wickedly, you're gonna become a part of that, man. Right. Scriptures is clear. You can't serve two masters, man.
All right, I was gonna say, you trying to serve both, the Lord gonna give you onto that, man.
Exactly, yeah.
He gonna give you to your flesh.
I want to get that pitch, Salakia, because I butchered it. If I can find that pitch. It's a lot. Where's it? The Apocrypha? Bear with me. I'm trying to find that pitch. I quoted it.
I think this is it.
Where is it? You got it?
Sirach 13:1.
Yeah. Yep.
This is the book of Sirach 13:1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith, And he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
You want to get the definition for that pitch. What is pitch? It's like tar. Let's get the pitch that's referring to. But pitch is like tar. You touch it, it's gonna cling to your hand. Same thing with the wickedness. You know what I mean? So you hanging out with wicked niggas, you're gonna be a wicked robber with their ass. So you can't go around hanging around corrupt, wicked people. You're gonna be part of that crowd. So you gotta avoid that, man. That's why you gotta stay with your how about your mouth shot and not serve your belly. And not what I mean. Glorify, worship money. It's like we just read it earlier. Love of money is the root of all evil. All right, we hope that was edified. With that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwarash.
Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, toss the truth, and rule well.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam
Yasharala, and Baba
Ball.
Ball. Well, you trying to get that word for pitch?
No, Mama messed up my screen recording.
Oh, gotcha.